Hello, I'm Patrick Linnell with CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by Zoetis. Despite all you do, BRD can still strike. You work too hard to have it affect your operation. When your cattle stand tall, you stand tall. For products and support to fight BRD, visit zoetisstandtall.com to learn more. Fall is in full force across the country, with the leaves changing and calves coming to town. Drought force movement in many areas of the country is accelerating the marketing pace for this year's fall run. Calf volumes through USDA reported auction barns over the last 4 weeks are running nearly 15% or 118,000 head above year-ago levels. By contrast, receipts for cattle over 600 pounds are down 17% or 87,000 head over the same period, likely reflecting yearling-type cattle moving off grass earlier this year. Despite the heavy volume of calves, prices have continued to hold generally firm. The market is caught between seasonally large volume and drought force movement on one hand, and a tighter supply, driven by 3 years of declining calf crops, on the other. As a result, prices are expected to hold mostly steady over the next few weeks, with a firmer bias possible, especially as more long-weaned calves start showing up in the mix towards the end of the year. This week's CattleFax U.S. average 550-pound steer calf price posted at $166.23 per hundredweight, slightly off the lows, but holding virtually steady over the last few weeks. If the seasonal price lows are in fact behind us, the low this year would be $19 per hundredweight higher than last year's fall low and $15 higher than the 2019 low. This is a clear reflection of a tightening calf supply and is supported by a futures market carrying strong premiums relative to this time last year. Cow prices are also seeing a seasonal decline, but remain well above the last few years. This week's U.S. average utility cow price was $64.57 per hundred, $6 to $7 per hundredweight above the same week in 2019 and 20. In other parts of this week's market, a light to moderate fed cattle trade occurred in the north at a range of 123 to 127 live, with most cattle at 124, and with dress trade at mainly 196. Steady to one higher compared to last week. Trade in the south was moderate at primarily 124, steady to firm relative to last week. In the box beef complex, the market seems to have found a bottom, with the choice cutout declining just 34 cents this week and selects losing $2.04. Higher quotes were noted towards the end of the week, and the expectation is for steady to higher asking prices next week. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.